Alright guys, we're here at Black Point Marina. We're going to be taking a walk down the long jetty down to the very end here. I just finished arriving here and I just finished parking the truck. And now we are going to make our way over to the side where we need to be at. I'm gonna walk down this bridge here. This is pretty cool. I'll stop here. I'll show you guys. The scenery here is very cool. Hope you guys can see it. Hopefully the lighting is good for you guys. Yeah, these are mangroves, and it's very wet down there. This is not really connected so much to the water, but it's still wet. So now we're making our way out here into the open. And in today's video, we're gonna be looking for a new spot to film at. So we're gonna take a walk down here, kind of where the chit show guy goes to. And we're gonna scope out some areas. Today is a very, very hot day today. I was kind of dreading on doing this, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to make some more videos. We will make our way down here to where the chit show guy films at. This is where you see all of his videos from. Try to make our way down here. It's kind of steep. Got this expensive gimbal, expensive camera, and myself. Don't want to accidentally slip. Nor do I want to have this get dropped in the water, but this is where he films at here. He places his tripod here. And this is the view that you get from his videos. But I don't think I'll be placing my tripod here. I want to find a different spot. As you can see, the marina today isn't really that active because it is a Friday morning actually, so people are at work and kids are in school. Now back up here so you guys can get a better look at where he goes at. This is his spot. It's it's a pretty good spot. Got some trees. But he places his tripod in the water, which I don't want to risk on losing my equipment. But the nice thing about this spot is that you have this nice bench here that you can set your gear on, but it's kind of in the open. But let's walk down here a little bit more, because there's another spot that I want to check out. One of the other YouTubers that do similar videos to Alfred's, he did a video down here. I was actually too sure if he also had to place his tripod in the water. Now the issue is that these spots, there's nothing but rocks, and doesn't make it really too ideal. There's an iguana over there, but yeah, so kind of in the spots where I believe that other guy was at, I mean, somewhere here I think, but there's really no good spots besides the spot that Alfred goes to. Films a chit show. yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky to attempt to use one of these spots. Like, I'm guessing he goes like there in that spot there. I'm trying to picture the view from his video. I think the guy's name is Miami Boat Ramps. But yeah, so let's go ahead and make our way down the jetty. This is going to take a few minutes. I am using a gimbal in my Sony A7 II to film. And I'm using these lavender microphones. I don't have a dead cat on it to prevent a lot of wind rumble, but I hope it's coming out good. I thought about bringing a pair of headphones to monitor the sound, but I'm just gonna go with whatever I capture. But I don't want to make this too long. I gotta kind of speed walk. So it takes a few minutes to get down the jetty here. Over there is the boat storage for all of the boats. As you can see down there is where they unload and load the boats from in and out of the water. It's pretty cool. Try to stay in the shade. It's to the left hand side of this path here. So as you guys know, about two weekends ago, I completed my first prime vector boat show here at Black Point Marina. I'm trying to figure out when I want to go back out, come back here with all of my equipment, do some more filming at the boat ramps. But as you can see here, this path down here is very good. And this is actually a national park, and a lot of people come here. You know, they do some fishing and stuff, and this jetty here leads all the way out to the openness of Biscayne Bay. And we used to have a boat here when we ever went out. This channel takes a good couple minutes to get out of, especially at you know, idle speed. And this walking down the jetty takes a good few solid minutes. And this video here is just going to be of walking down to the very end of the jetty, not so much back, because I already showed you guys a little bit what's over there by the boat ramps. But you can come down here. You know, this is a public park, I believe. Yeah, since it's a national park. But you can come down here. They have these like little, I guess you can call them docks that stick out. These platforms that stick out that you can set up. You can do some fishing. As a matter of fact, since nobody's here, we go onto it, see what we can see. You can, the marina is back that way, and the bay is out that way, to the left. This path does have water fountains, but the last time I tried using them, it didn't really work. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. I don't want to try and stop too much. Try to keep on going, but I'm gonna do as much talking as possible to make this not seem like a boring video. I also won't be really showing people, like these people coming up, out of respect. And when you come here, you will smell the mangroves, the very nasty smell of the mangroves. And the mangroves is a very iconic thing that you would see here in Florida. I'll be adjusting the exposure as we go. Now we're approaching the non-paved part of this hike. Got a big old sign here that says Biscayne National Park. It is very quiet today, which is very good. You know, like I said earlier, people are in school, people at work, especially in the middle of the day. And we pretty much got this place all to ourselves. And I don't have to, you know, be too discreet because it's really only me here and a few other people. But, yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the end. In the end, you have a very nice view of the whole bay. And right now, I am getting a glimpse of the power plant that is down in Homestead, way down in Homestead, literally like the farthest thing down there, which serves all of South Florida with nuclear power. Once I get to a vantage point, I'll zoom in for you guys just so you can see. It's called Turkey Point Nuclear Power Plant. But you get to see a lot of cool things here. Sometimes you get people that come here to do wildlife photography, nature photography. Of course, the most popular thing here is boat spotting, watching the boats at the boat ramp. And I'm thinking to add some music to this to make it not so boring, but as you can see there off in the distance is the power plant, Turkey Point Nuclear Power Plant, and we're not even halfway down the channel yet. I'm trying to look for shady spots to walk in, so I'm not exposing myself too much to the sun nor exposing the camera too much to the sun, since it's of course black, and black sucks in the heat. All those things get hot. And you got these little benches at random spots, you know, trash cans and stuff. Here's a nice little spot to come chillax at. Actually, the area to my left that I just showed you guys has a lot of like these traps, either crab traps or lobster traps, since now it is lobster season here. A lot of action, as a matter of fact, meaning of lobster season. A few weeks ago, I was seeing some videos from here of people bringing in quite a bit of lobsters, which is pretty cool. So my mic is still recording. Yep. And it was a little chaotic. Usually here on the weekends, and look at this view here. Right now at the bay, this is the perfect time to go boating. The bay is like glass. It's hardly any waves. Just listen. I'll stop talking for a couple seconds and just listen to the quietness. absolutely peaceful. Like, this is honestly the best place to come. Maybe not while it's so hot, but to come and just get some peace and quiet. So we're almost to the end. I would say about halfway there, or close to halfway there. You're basically walking the channel, but not the whole thing. I'm gonna make this video not to be so long because it's mainly gonna be talking, not watching boats. Just showing you guys this national park here. For those that have never decided to come or haven't come yet, there's another little lookout spot. I'm not really exactly too sure if you can go swimming in those little spots, but you might be able to. Got another bench here off to our right. Another sit down area just to chillax and refresh. And this is a great workout. This is an awesome workout. You burn off quite a bit of calories. Let me keep reminding myself to stay in the shade here as much as possible. Trying to get this video to be at least 30 minutes long. That's why I'm only walking to the end here doing the filming. Yeah. Black Point Marina has quite a bit of action on weekends mainly, not so much during the week. I know Alfred sometimes comes here during the week, but I've learned just from you know, coming here, you know, I wouldn't say too often, but enough times, and watching videos on this place, that I've learned that the best time to come here is on weekends, you know, especially Sundays, which is the day that I was here last on, which was a Sunday. It was pretty active, and Alfred was here filming. And also holidays, such as like 4th of July weekend and stuff like that. In fact, we're coming up on some people up here, little ways. Man, that water looks very refreshing. We got these little spots here. I don't know if you can see there. We got these little spots here that go underneath these random bridges. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's continue down to the end. Alright, now as you can see light at the end. That means you are about, I would say, halfway there. Oh, looks like someone up ahead got something on the line. Yep. Looks like you got a barracuda. But of course, I didn't stop because this video is not about someone catching a fish. This is situated on this jetty. Got a golf cart coming. It is very hot today. And I will definitely be doing more of these videos once it gets cooler. It is almost ridiculous of how hot it is. But doing this, guys, for you. Doing this for you guys. That water looks very refreshing right now. If I didn't have a camera, I would jump in. We are nearing the end. I hear a boat coming. Yep. There's a boat coming. And look at that, guys. We're pretty much here at the end. That's basically it for this. Beautiful day to go out on the water. This is such an awesome time because with the bay being this calm, you can rip it. You can full throttle it all the way to max. You can just fly on top of the water. We are here at the end. Got some people here fishing. And this is it right here. This is as far as you can go, unless if you want to keep going further. And this keeps going out far, as you can see. And the channel doesn't end for another, I don't know. It doesn't end for a long time. So, yeah, that's basically the walk or the jetty. I guess looks like 2 people down there for a little bit further. We've got another boat coming here. It's actually a towboat. And that's, as a matter of fact, one of the guys that Alfred goes out with sometimes. He's friends. I'm trying to think of his name. I saw him last time when I was here. But he did a recent video that I know boats was at the end of the channel. And it was capsized / sinking. They went out there. He made a video on it. But yeah. I ended off with this.